Hey yo, what's goody, y'all? Today we have another episode of rappers tweaking out during interviews. I love watching these. We had the other one, the older one, of rappers geeking off of the substances they were doing. So this time we have another one just with rappers generally tweaking. Another one by our boy Trapologist. I can't say words. Words are hard for me. So let's just go ahead and get directly into it.
From rappers blanking out mid-interview.
You just nodded off. You good?
Oh, this might have some clips from the last one we did, but that's
on
fine.
Camera from too much liquor.
I haven't seen this one.
These are rappers who got too high during interviews. And let's start things off with Gravedigger Quez, because he has a crazy history of taking things too far during interviews. One of the craziest times of this happening was when he and his brother sat down with Real Tune TV for an interview. But things were already off from the start, with Quez clearly being on some bars and yerks and constantly going off on his brother for talking over him on multiple occasions.
I had one more bullet left. Matter of fact, man, bro. Every time we seen one, bro, I walked outside. You know what I'm talking about? Just killing a straight up killing a. Grew up, around these. But on is my blood cousin Pimp Wayne. Man, bro.
He about to turn around and just smack him.
God damn, shut your ass up, bro. God damn.
It got to a point where Quez just kept tweaking while answering questions, and it's pretty disturbing.
I'm really trying to depend on him to, you feel me, help me navigate and drive, you feel me? Cause that was 5 hours, so shit, boom. Them pills.
Now let's move on to Philly rapper Skrilla, because he's known for tweaking out everywhere he goes. See, Skrilla knew he wanted to have some fun at the No Jumper studio, so he came in with a whole bottle of Whip It to carry him through the entire thing, and he would constantly take hits in between questions.
Bro, Future, that's my dog.
Yeah, but I don't know. I had to take a break to listen to the moody Skrilla instrumentals that you just be going crazy on. So what, you just gonna be hitting that every couple seconds for the entirety of this pod?
Yeah, you think that's gonna the pod up?
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a nightmare for the editors if they have to edit it out every
I'm gonna
time.
just take my one big whip it though, so I'm gonna just pick my one big puff and it's gonna be a wrap. All right, we good.
Oh my God, bro.
He really took off
Oh, we good.
when he mixed it with a smoke and meds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I felt like you were already good.
Y'all ever done them Whip It things? I've never tried it because I knew since I was young, because I had to get like the compressed air because I worked on computers a lot, and I knew that inhaling that will just basically start killing your brain. And this is basically the same thing. I think they say they put nitrous oxide in these things now, which I've only known to be for cars. But yeah, I'm not an advocate for that. Y'all ever tried those? What does it feel like? Let me know what it feels like vicariously through you, because I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna know.
Oh my God. Jason, what the dude? Is this a regular day or are you on Cali time? This is regular?
Every day, bro. I get geeked up, bro. You ever heard my song Geeked Up?
Yeah, and some of the vlogs and of you like just being in your neighborhood it's almost kind of scary what looks like is going on with your eyes. Like you just look like you're on another planet.
But Skrilla didn't want to hog all the fun for himself, and it didn't take long before he got Adam to join him in the trip with some gas.
You gotta hit it one time, bro, for the camera, bro. You gotta hit it one time, bro. You gotta hit it one time, bro. Just one time for the camera, bro.
What do I do? Just tilt it to the side or what?
Just twist it this way.
Are you gonna be offended if I rub this off?
Nah, for sure. I do every time when somebody else
I
did
twist it and then just suck?
Like this. Don't whoa. No diddy.
Pause.
No diddy.
Uh-oh.
We don't do no sucking, bro. That was that. Twist it more.
He was an easy sell. He didn't even hit him with the nah, I'm cool.
Adam, you know what the that shit is, bro. You did it like you know what you did. He know what it is. You're.
I only ever done it out the balloon or the little cartridge thing. I never did it like.
Yeah.
See, my voice turning all crazy like you. I sound like Cardi.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm gonna sound to opium with this voice.
And Skrilla might want to chill off all that before he turns into a Kensington Cluck. Although things can go far crazier
Kensington
when the
Cluck.
substance of choice is alcohol. Like Max Snoop, who went on to drop the craziest bars of his career, alongside Lil Pistol Starter, after having way too much to drink.
40, homie.
You know alcohol, you know I act a fool.
What?
I'm full of alcohol, and they know I act a fool. I'm full of alcohol, and they
I'm
know
going
I
in.
act a fool.
What?
I'm full of alcohol, and they know I
Act a fool, act a fool.
It got so much attention that Boxed In went on to record a full version of the song out of a freestyle a few months later. And that's not the only time Snoop went on to act a fool in the Boxed In studio after heaving some cheap 40s. Because a year later, he came back with Lil Pistol, only this time, he started tweaking out of his mind in the middle of the interview.
This whole couch smell like. This whole couch smell like. What the? Got the. Boy, I got the. What the? Boy, I
He
got
look like
the
he
on
off
me
a little
right
bit
now,
more
boy.
than just some
You know what I'm
alcohol.
saying? But this whole couch smell like. Or you smell like ass.
Just the way
Man,
he
give me-
moving and
Man,
stuff.
let me smoke me and see what the. Yo, stink ass on. No, let me out this.
But instead of making a hit out of the interview, Snoop ended up having a historic crash out before leaving the place.
Struggling. Straight struggling.
And I wouldn't even want to be around Buddy because I know you could smell the liquor reeking through his pores. King Yella has also been known to always have a drink at hand during interviews, but his interview with Cam Capone was almost his last. After drinking an entire bottle of Crown Royal and collapsing on the last sip.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we saw this clip.
What's your thoughts on the video?
Well,
Gotta chill.
Good thing there are people ready to jump in and save him. Now, you'd think that was just a one-off situation, but King Yella always ended up knocking himself out cold
You got another
after
one?
an interview with 607 Up.
You stink, man.
Hold up. Once you get to a point where you walk in like that, bro, you gotta chill. Let's run that back. Hold up.
You stink, man.
You stink. Oh no.
And at this point, I think Yella is doing that for clout. And we couldn't have a video about
Right,
rappers
that
getting
can't
voted
be
during
real.
interviews
That
without
can't be
including
real,
FBG
bro.
Butter. Because one of his most iconic moments
He said. Okay. Oh, I'm crying.
comes from the time he went on to have a talk with DJ Vlad and ended up nodding off, not once, but twice.
Well, you said you giving your ops a lot of passes.
Oh yeah, we definitely saw this one.
Oh, yo, you just nodded off. You good?
I'm tweaked. I just tweaked,
He was
man.
just having a little mid-interview prayer session. That's all it was. Yeah.
Drink some coffee, man.
Man, oh, bro, I just tweaked, folks.
But I guess King Von hated Wooski the most. But
Yeah. Oh, man.
he nodded off again.
Buddy really tried thinking like he wasn't sipping that turtle green.
That
You
turtle
know, I
green.
just got up. It's early in the morning. Had a long night.
2:30 p.m. right now. So just put that out there.
Get that shit.
This is random, but sometimes I'll be wondering, like, if Trapologist's voice is really his voice, or maybe he made some AI voice for it, because it just be sounding so distinct, so something about it. These are times that rappers got too geeked. Like, I don't know, but I love his voice.
Now, Butter might have been able to pull himself back together for the interview, but Jada Youngin completely broke down during his interview with DJ Vlad. Everything seemed to be going well at first, until you could see Jay being physically uncomfortable and asking for water, until he had to walk away from the interview after getting emotional.
This one's a little old.
If you're a professional, you should be training in terms of what you do. You can't just think that you're already a master.
Right.
You know, I mean, every great athlete has a trainer.
I need some water, so.
No problem.
It's good if I walk out right quick.
Yeah, if you want to.
I need some
I
water.
need to catch some air too.
All right, man, we back.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you just had a moment.
Yeah, I had to say it back.
People in the comments were quick to point out how he was obviously high off some RPs, and he was having a bad trip. When it comes to rappers who have had disturbing interviews while high, though, Kodak Black has had some of the craziest moments. But the highlight comes from when he went on to do an interview with the Drink Champs, and he was so out of it that he was struggling to even come up with basic sentences throughout the whole thing.
He's wiping his face.
Kodak used to get lit. I don't know if he still go as hard as he used to, but he used to be out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like I wanna go play, I wanna go ace, but it's just, okay. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get what they do. I'll talk. I don't know, like what about? I don't know if we want to kill each other. I don't know for what, because not to kill stuff.
And that wasn't even the first time one of Kodak's interviews went like that, because he also had something similar happen a few years earlier while reacting to his song Super Gremlin with Zias and B-Lou, with Kodak tweaking out while they were asking him questions.
And that's what I was gonna say too, cause you got hella unreleased too. I was gonna ask you, like, what's like your process like? Sometimes like you just like freestyle most of your
He looked like he want to go home, and like I get that feeling sometimes. Like if I'm feeling real uncomfortable, like say I'm nauseous or something, and like I'm just real uncomfortable, I gotta lay down or maybe even go to the bathroom, whatever, and there's just people just talking to me. I don't know if this happens to everybody else, but with me, if I'm feeling physically uncomfortable and people are just talking my ear off, that makes it worse somehow. I don't know how, but that makes it worse for some reason. They don't even got to be like touching me or anything or doing anything physical to me at all. But if they're just over there talking, just that makes it worse for me. That makes me feel even more physically uncomfortable if I'm like nauseous or something like that. I've never been off of, substances like this before, but I've been in situations where it's just like, bro, stop talking to me. Just shut up. Just shut up. That's what he looked like right now.
or do you like
I just process for real.
And hopefully Yak can get that monkey off his back, because it's pretty disturbing to see. A more disturbing moment comes from Rel Vert in an interview he had with DJ UTV, because at the time, he was going through a dark time after the death of Bloodhound Lil Jeff, and you could see him itching for a little something, especially when they started talking about Jeff.
It's like, damn, for you already feeling my what you shredding? You refresh as hell, you tweaking. You know, it's just, bro, you got the image. You tweaking already, brother. And then that's, bro.
Things got heated when DJ U confronted Vert and his associate over how they just waste money on getting high.
Spend $2 on. That's what the fuck? But
hold on. I want you to hear what you just said.
I'm just saying, look though.
No, you just said you will make $10,000 and spend $2,000 on drugs.
No,
2,000.
2,000 on drugs is crazy.
10,000 blood is over, blood.
That's in one day.
Blood is
What
over.
you making that every day?
10,000 on
2,000 on
What you
drugs.
making that a day? I'm just saying.
Yeah, he fried.
And it didn't take long before the
What drugs are you buying to be spending $2,000 on it? And I'm pretty sure he misspoke. There ain't no way he's buying $2,000 worth of drugs every day. Because if you do $2,000 worth of drugs, any drug you could think of, you're going to die. No. You spend 20%. on drugs. You spend more than your tithe money, boy.
30s took effect on Bert, knocking him out for about 4 minutes before coming to his senses.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how old are you, bro?
I'm 21.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, cause like,
No,
Yeah, I
I
was
ain't
asleep.
saying I'm doing that.
no, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you back, Bert?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Come on, y'all. Come on, you ready?
And these dudes are
Been
young
ready.
too.
Me and bro was just having a good convo.
Come on.
They think they're
Come on,
invincible.
Come on, you going? Come on.
You back?
Yeah, come on. Come on, man.
Come on, yeah, come on.
And Rio, the young OG, was about to scratch a whole wild high off of Yerk during an interview with Say Cheese back in 2020. In the case of Youngboy, he decided to get loaded off the K2 just before his interview with Complex.
K2?
Since they
Why are rappers smoking K2? I remember when K2 came out, I was in high school. And I ain't gonna lie, me and one of my homies, we went to the gas station where they sold it, which was Red Flag #1. And we bought some and we smoked it. And thank the Lord we didn't die or start having seizures or something. It felt like if you smoke on some gas, but it just ain't right. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. We was done with that. We smoked it and then started like walking through this like bike trail or whatever in the neighborhood, something like that. But it just wasn't right. Luckily, we ain't start tweaking off that joint. But I do know somebody that went to my old school that passed after smoking some K2. Like his like brain started bleeding or something, and dude is no longer with us now because of K2, gas station gas. So I have no idea why these rappers that can get access to anything they want are smoking this K2 stuff. I don't know. I don't get it. But do you, I guess.
would be recording at his house. But it didn't take long for things to go south when YB got mad at the interviewer for asking too many questions, since he just wanted to chill.
I ain't no entertainment. You know, some shit can be spoke on. Why? I ain't feel is to be continued.
Is in terms of like every time
Although things were much darker for YB on an obscure interview, and had all of his fans concerned when he went on to say that he couldn't control his addiction no more, and that he knew his time was coming up soon because of it.
Cousin, I tell you, I can't shake this shit, son. Yeah, it don't be too long. And that's what, man, I gotta admit it, I'm aware of it. Yeah, it don't be too long. I can't even make it up the stairs without you holding my hand. What type of shit is that? I'm a man. What the f going on?
I'm just glad YB was able to get.
That's sad, man. I know some people that are in battles with substances and stuff like that. And you know, if somebody is battling with something like that and they start saying like, man, I can't shake this, it ain't gonna be too long, man. They're basically accepting their demise. And that's real sad. That's real sad. You know, of course I don't know Youngboy at all from a can of paint, but you know, I wouldn't like to see that he passed due to an OD or something like that. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So hopefully he gets better.
That monkey off his back, because everything about that moment was really disturbing. Now, let's move on to one of Youngboy's rappers, Lil Dump, because he is one of the most infamous No Jumper interviews to date. Most people in these interviews know when to stop and just doze off after taking whatever they're on. But Dump took it way past the limit and couldn't stop hurling throughout the entire thing.
So you saw a lot of shit going on from a very young age.
I remember this when it came out.
Growing up, yeah.
Anything in particular stand out?
Could be.
Oh, man.
Adam even said he didn't want the interview to go.
I never noticed that, but you heard the splash.
Up because of how disturbing and messed up it was.
Say that my better judgment
So
made me
uncomfortable.
feel like probably shouldn't release this, but apparently to him it's an important document of what he was going through at this moment.
And both Lil Jeff and Q50 did something that completely threw DJU off during their interview.
Now I see you over there, you getting something
This
together.
ain't about shit. It's some-
We ain't never seen that on DJU TV before.
There's a lot of shit you ain't never seen.
So what they call that right there?
Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend.
But Evie G saw what Lil Jeff and Q50 did and took it a step further because he started his interview by showing DJ U how people from St. Louis do their thing. And I have never seen anyone else do this, so I know Buddy was just clip farming.
This how we get high in St. Louis. It's called slamming the pack. So first thing first, you get you a little shot of NyQuil, right? Gotta be cherry.
NyQuil.
So you put the pig.
I remember in college, me and one of my roommates, he tried to put me on to what I think he referred to as a DXT trip, I think. Because DXT is one of the main ingredients in NyQuil and just general cough syrups or sleep syrups, whatever they call them. And he said he would take a lot of NyQuil and then just be like halfway tripping throughout the day. And in college, I did try that with him once. And it kind of worked, but it's not worth it at all. Don't do that. Use the recommended daily dosage only. Do not do that.
And $1 bills. Then you even with the grills, you know. You curse it to bake.
And what? I think you got Lil Jeff beat already. I ain't never seen no shit like this before.
So if I'm not mistaken, if y'all don't see what he's doing, so he got a shot of NyQuil, and then he's taking a handful of pills and he puts them in the $1 bill, and then he crushes them up with his teeth so he can grind them up. That's what he's doing, I think.
Oh, Heavy
you
G.
pour the dust.
Yeah.
You pour the dust in the shot of NyQuil.
Yeah.
It's gonna go from red down to the pink. We call it pink lemonade.
I call that liver killer. Ooh,
Hold up, before I almost finished. Look, when you done with the $1, you gotta lick that motherfucker down, get all of the residue up. One here, one big, one rinse. One band, one sound. Now we ready. Let's do it.
So you just drunk all of it right now?
Damn right. What I'm playing for.
But things are just getting started. So hit that subscribe button real quick before we move on to the craziest part. Because I don't know what Ruger smoked to get him that loaded during his interview with No Jumper, but he was in another dimension while Adam kept trying to talk to him.
Your mentality has changed a lot over the years in terms of what you want to be doing with your time or where you think your time is best spent.
Say that again. I'm high on some real. That's some good.
It is?
That? Empire what?
Empire Gardens.
Indica.
That's our sponsor, right? Yeah.
What you say now?
I'm gonna be smoking some of that right after this. Just talk about like how your perspective on life and what you want out of life has changed since you were a kid. You know, like you used to be, your vision of the world was a lot smaller at one point, and now what you expect of yourself or what you feel like you can build out of your career has changed a lot and grown a lot, right?
Yeah.
But he zooted.
High as hell.
He did just face a blunt. Okay, you're
You just making these questions real hard.
And Milwaukee trap rapper Real Stasher had a whole moment
That
while
wasn't
doing
too
an
bad.
interview with DJ
Didn't
Jerry.
seem like he was
Now,
too tweaking. He was just
not
being
like
high.
he was trying to hide the fact that he was loaded on a bunch of stuff. So he just leaned into it by offering Jerry a little something from his stash to help him catch the same vibe.
Nah, bro. Look, man, what you got, bro? Let me see what's going on.
She just
Ooh.
See, rapper weed be having me tweaking. I remember I was in a session at the studio, and I had faced a couple blizzies with my rapper homies. And man, when I got back into the studio to start mixing again, I remember I was sitting at the screen, just in my zone, doing my thing, and all these flashing lights and loud music, and then I'm just like, and I'm just like, well, what just happened? Like, I just spazzed out. It was like for a half a second, like a millisecond, but it was just like a tick. I was like, okay, let me chill on that. I don't even smoke blunts. I don't smoke blunts. I do not smoke blunts. That stuff it's too powerful. Too powerful. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all be facing like 5 blunts a day or something like that. One blunt will last me, if I had one blunt will last me a week or two. Heck no.
They had my head in the freezer. You remember that video? I
Yeah, I
think you
remember that,
posted. We ain't doing that. I'll go put my head in your freezer. Get the sweat in this.
Nah. You a bad boy.
You had the
Popping
phones
them things
all night,
back.
bro. Bring me them motherfuckers, bro. Put dude, man, I ain't gonna lie. Get dude on the camera, man. Both of them, I ain't gonna lie. They been dumping on, like, give me the phones. It's my turn. It's my morning. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But that might have been a bit too much, because next thing you know, Stasha was all over the place tweaking about how good he felt from what he had just took.
You ain't out here to...
Yeah. Look at his face. Hey, got dog. Please, my Eddie's coming down. I got plenty. Eddie's coming
The
down.
bean kicked in.
He got dog shit on him, bro. Dog shit on him. Real
I ain't
dog.
gonna lie. I made this yesterday. This yesterday money. I ain't get to put it up.
Okay.
But guess what? You seen Brody with all the phones.
Yo, demon time, bro. Yo, demon time.
Wait. Yo. I gotta run that back. Just that angle, that stance, and the way his pockets look like an old cowboy. Get you a backpack or something, bro. Get a scam bag. No. You can't catch me outside like this. I had to run this back. Yo.
And when Stasha gets out the feds, he might want to lay off the Yerks, because they got Buddy
Yes,
way too
please.
loose.
Lay off the
As for
Yerks.
Juice WRLD, the opposite happened while he was doing an interview on the Adam Bomb
R.I.P.
show
Juice
back
WRLD.
in 2018. It took less than 5 minutes.
Fun fact, Juice WRLD went to high school down the street from me. Like, he was like 15-minute drive away from me growing up. And I was actually supposed to be go-karting with him, go-karting with him. The day after he died, it was scheduled for it. I was so upset because I called my bro and I was like, hey, bro, we still good to meet up. We finna, Juice WRLD still coming through. We finna go-karting, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, yeah, he died. I'm like, bro, stop playing. He was like, he was serious. But he died the day before I was actually going to meet this band in person. R.I.P. Juice WRLD, man.
For Juice to completely black out in the middle of a question for being too high.
Gone into it. I want you to describe that single and that track that we're playing right now.
Sad. Just stick to the gas and some drink if you want it.
Hey, give me
Alcohol.
a little bit one on Lucid Dreams. Describe that track to me.
My apology.
Speaking of older interviews, Lil Baby did his interview back in 2019 for a radio station in Atlanta to talk about his latest project. But what made it go viral was the fact that Baby couldn't stop geeking out while off on some...
I always felt like Baby wasn't really on anything. I felt like he was just one of those kind of just naturally quirky dudes, but I could be wrong. I don't know him in person or nothing like that, but it seemed like he wasn't necessarily tweaking like off of something. He just kind of be just talking like this and stuff. But I think he said in some interview that he's not really the best talker or something like that. I could be wrong. I could be getting him mixed up, but I don't know.
Yerks.
I don't want it to be like the baby came in the game with money, or he know the Migos, or he know him, or he got a hit song with him. But that's why all my takes, like I really try to just go
Okay,
by
that was
myself.
something else.
And I can have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody, and I got like contracts on everybody. Like since
I
I've
haven't
been rapping,
seen this one.
big artists.
But that's how you become big, though. You create the flow. You don't go with the flow.
Exactly. I create my flow, then and y'all will be like, damn, they on baby flow.
But one of the most iconic clips from a rapper who got way too geeked during an interview comes from the time Atlanta artist Lil Gotit asked the wildest question while he was sitting down with DJ Small Eyes.
Now,
you want one?
No.
Oh, you don't do?
No, I don't personally. No. But
my bag in there, I put 10 of them pop right quick. Okay, I'm itching right now.
Are you gonna make it, or are you gonna be okay for it?
Sure, man. Come on, I ain't no addict.
Okay.
Crazy.
I just want to know how many of those he had already popped before the interview. Now, one thing is getting too high to have an interview with a DJ, and a whole other is what this local rapper did, because he got caught rolling up in the middle of a court interview with the judge.
It appeared that earlier in this
I saw this when it
block
happened
that,
too.
Mr. Lane was rolling a blunt and might have been smoking.
What? Rolling a blunt? Me? What?
Earlier that day, while Lane waited in the virtual courtroom, he decided to have a smoke. Another defendant waiting for the judge did a double take when he noticed what Lane was up to.
If that was me and I got caught rolling up on a camera like this on Zoom, I would literally play that off. I would be like, nah, I like to smoke rosemary and sage leaves. Cause I actually do. So I'd be like, no, that wasn't what? That was rosemary and sage. I would never. I'd probably still get in trouble, but I would do that.
While recreational use is legal in Michigan, Lane is out on bond and strictly prohibited from taking any or controlled substances.
The wildest thing of it all was that the dude was facing possession charges to begin with. That's just love for the game right there. And speaking of crazy moments that happened live, a rapper whooped a goon who tried to rob his place. And a man from New Jersey confessed to committing the worst crime imaginable. So click this video.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. These rappers, they gotta chill. They gotta chill. Cause that's... You just can't be out here looking like a fool like that. Some of these is just like, yo. Oh man. Man, stick to safe things. There's plenty of safe things you could do instead of all these substances. Just stick to safe things. Don't go experimenting. If you do anything, the most I say is you cool with some gas and have a couple brews every once in a while. That's about it. Past that, I don't need nothing more. I dibbled and dabbled in college with some stuff, and I'll never go back because I just can't imagine doing those types of things as a grown man with responsibilities and things I got to take care of and worry about. But yeah, don't end up looking like this, because this is what we call getting caught lacking. Don't end up looking like this. Don't do that. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. And everybody, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and happy life.